And hello and welcome to AleksTabletops MTG Quick Study episode 30. My name is Alex and let's start our 30th match. Yep, hopefully it's right. So let me launch it. So yeah, we are back to mono red. So in this particular episode we played mono red against the type of deck that we actually will establish later. So we'll see. Playing as RPG versus V41H411A. Seriously, this is interesting, okay? I believe I got pretty decent hand. Usually, I'm going to take almost every hand with the aggressive red, mono red, because mono red is usually it's pretty consistent deck. It's you rarely will get a hand that it's not going to work, and it's something that you rarely will mulligan. And one of the reasons why mulliganing in mono red it's not a good idea, because you will play your cards pretty quickly usually, like especially if you have a aggressive deck with small creatures with small spells. You will play them all pretty quickly. In like turn 4 you will end up with 0 cards in your hand, and because of this, mulliganing usually it's not a good idea, and you probably will take whatever you will get, because that way at least you will stay in some type of a card advantage. But you will eventually lose it, because again, even right now, turn 4 or turn 3, and we're definitely already losing card advantage. But this game is going to be quick if opponent is not going to remove Gather Snipes from play. Considering the fact that we have 2 shocks and Fight with Fire, if we will be able to cast all of them at the same time, or if we will get Lightning Strike next turn, or land next turn, and the next turn after that one a Lightning Strike, we're basically winning the game. We're dealing direct damage, like 4 damage direct into opponent's face, additional 4 damage with Gather Snipes for each spell. So yeah, oh no, this is pretty bad. So okay, forget about that one. 3-4 now is going to prevent that. So now we need to use both shocks to kill 3-4, or instead it's probably hopefully I'm not going to use that. So this is actually a questionable thing. You either will use one Fight with Fire to kill 3-4, or you will use 2 shocks to kill it. That way you will create multiple triggers with Gather Snipe, because you could lose Gather Snipes pretty quickly. I mean, next turn opponent might swipe them from the board, and only for that specific purpose I decided to do that. And also considering the fact that we're probably going to deal more than enough damage to actually kill opponent now. Maybe. I don't know. If opponent will not block, opponent is done. Yeah. It's a hard decision to make. You're either dying or blocking and killing Pyromancer, because that way at least you will be able to kill one. There's a good chance that opponent is just going to quit that one, because next turn, considering the fact that we have a Fight with Fire, we're just going to cast Fight with Fire, and Gather Snipes will automatically deal all needed damage, even if opponent will gain some. So yeah, I guess it was just a lucky draw, and we won this game with 3 lands early. Again, usually I'm not going to record these type of short matches, but as I said before, some matches will have quality in them, even when they're super fast and quick, because this is the whole point of this deck, is to fight aggressively and basically win quick. And for those type of decks, I will not going to apply this rule of I'm not going to upload matches less than 6 minutes long, but ideally I will try to do that for certain. Yeah, it's just casting Fight with Fire and that's it. So yeah, Gather Snipes basically did the job, which are, well, they are here for that specifically, of course, to multi-trigger certain ability. Let's see if we will get a card or not, or just gold. Nope, just gold. So yeah, I guess this is kind of it. Again, I'm not going to create that many recordings with mono red and with aggressive decks in general, because this is not something that I like that much. My favorite decks are either mid-range or combo or jank decks. These are my favorite type of decks, and ideally I'm not necessarily like that much like aggros. But in some cases, of course, I will upload aggros if I will basically play matches just for the sake of going through the dailies, and I will record them, and they will turn out to pretty good matches. Then that way, of course, I will upload them as part of MTG Quick Study, and we will analyze them. And at this particular instance, the matches are going to be pretty boring. I mean, I decided to start slowly, like instead of just finding perfect matches and uploading only those, I decided to like upload even like regular matches. I'm trying to avoid completely pointless matches that are pointless for me, like the ones that basically are too one-directional, but where we don't have anything, like any defense at all, when opponents just basically getting destroyed completely without having anything to do at all. These type of matches, of course, I'm not going to upload at all. Yeah, but with time I will become a little bit more selective in terms of what matches I will upload and what matches I'm not. So I'm already starting to become a little bit more selective. So all these matches that I already recorded, I will upload regardless. There's a lot of them, so there's going to be a lot of like relatively not super awesome matches, just like decent matches. But at some point I will start to become a little bit more selective with time, and we will upload less matches, but they're going to be a little bit more valuable in terms of what we could gain from them. So yeah, this sums up this part of MTG Quick Study. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, give it a boost. If you want more, subscribe and set the bell note. Visit AleksTabletops on Twitch to be a part of MTG Study live sessions. Have a nice day or night, and see you in the next episode. Bye.